Y estamos acá en la cancha, estamos en el Bernabéu donde viene Messi con la pelota, lo ve a Ronaldinho, la pide Ronaldinho, gol.
O toque de cabeça, olha chance, olha gol! Gol! Golaço!
¡Qué golazo!
And ladies and gentlemen, we are here, episode 60. I finally got it. Episode 60, and we are back at the Brazilian Grill. Oh, Brazil Paradise Grill. Sorry, I wanted to be specific. Thank you again to the Brazil Paradise Grill for having our show here. And let's get straight in directly to it. I haven't even opened my nose. Jesus Christ. Champions League. Champions League always does a phenomenal job with surprising us and throwing us off and just wow! Holy crap. So, everybody thought, let's start with yesterday's games. Okay? Everybody was talking about Manchester United and PSG and how Manchester United were, gonna dominate because of how they've been doing. As soon as everybody found that Man United was gonna play PSG under Jose Mourinho, everybody was like, all right, PSG's winning, hands down, blah, 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 blah. Then Ollie came in and just went freaking crazy. 10 games, if I'm not mistaken, 10 games out of 11 winning, 1 draw. And then they're like, oh my God, the Man United is reinvented, this and that, blah, blah. And I was even stoked, like really, really excited about it. I was excited. I was ready for, Man United to win, this and that. And then Neymar gets injured. Oh, what a huge blow. The right back, if I'm not mistaken, Thomas Muner, I don't know how to pronounce his name. But the Belgian right back for PSG, he gets injured. Marco Verratti, they were unsure that he was going to be fit. He did make the game, though. He did start. And then that weekend before, which was this Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, if it wasn't Sunday, this Saturday, PSG played. I don't remember who, but they played in League One. Cavani gets injured. He gets limped out off the field. And then everybody's like, oh my God, without Neymar, without Cavani, without Muner, that's it. He's done. PSG's done. They all thought it was just downhill. Again, another repeated year out of the Champions League. Nope. That's not what happened yesterday. Yesterday, I'll admit, as I was watching the game, the first half was very, very intense and very, very equal. It was to the point where, there was a lot of sloppy mistakes, I'll say that, with losing the ball. Losing the ball was, way too easy for both teams. The incorrect passes, and all that other stuff. And it was just weird, but, the ball was just going back and forth, left to right. And it was crazy. It was just it was very, very intense. Very intense. The class was there. The quality was there. Both Man United in the first half, for me, they had a lot of more chances than PSG did. Then second half comes, and it's like PSG dominated. Completely dominated. Before the first half ended, Jesse Lingard did get limped off. I don't know what happened to him. I'm not 100% sure. I know he got injured, and then the second half kicked off. PSG completely dominated. They completely outclassed Man United to the point where people doubted Man United and it was just a shocker. I mean, for me, I was shocked. I was like, "Whoa, dude, where's the United that we've been seeing? Where's the Manchester United that we've been seeing ever since Ali came in? Like, where'd you go? Like Rashford, where was Rashford? He was like nowhere to be found. Pogba was shot. He even got sent off on a stupid injury, which the first injury, on a stupid injury, on a stupid foul. The first foul that he got carded on, and that's another thing. The ref was handing out yellow cards like there was no tomorrow. I mean, anything, if anybody got touched and they fell, automatic card. Ridiculous. I mean, that's horrible. Completely horrible. You can't be doing stuff like that. Like, just handing out a yellow card. You get a yellow card. You get a yellow card. You get a yellow card. Everybody got a yellow card. At that point, it was just like, here, everybody just take a yellow card, which is ridiculous. Horrible reffing. Okay? The first yellow card that Paul Pogba got wasn't deserved. The second one that was against Dani Alves, yes, I agree. Because Paul Pogba, he's put his studs out, and he called Dani Alves on like the shin area, between the shin and the knee. Now that's a clear foul. I mean, clear. But he should not have gotten a red because the first foul wasn't a foul. I mean, the ref was allowing rough play, but when it came to, like, his, obviously not every ref is going to make every single call. Understandable, 100% understandable, because it's not like we have 7 refs on the field. Excuse me. You know, we only have one guy who sees everything. Obviously now with the help of VAR, it helps, and then the sideline refs, yes, but even though, still, I mean, it's the guy who has to make the decision. So, you know, it's tough. But with PSG, you know, the PSG Man United game, it was so balanced in the first half, second half. I mean, Mbappe came, he lit up, and that goal was, oh my God. I mean, that kid's amazing. And the thing is, he's just a kid. He's 20 years old. 20. Let that sink in your head that he's 20 years old. Oh, and another thing. He has the same amount of goals that Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo, had when he was playing in Champions League. How mind-blowing is that? I mean, seriously. The kid's 20 years old. Ronaldo scored, if I'm not mistaken, 14 goals. Ronaldo scored 14 goals. He played, I think, 40 games in the Champions League, which was, if I'm not mistaken, was for Madrid, PSV, and AC Milan. And Inter Milan. I don't know. But anyway, throughout Ronaldo, that phenomenal, playing in the Champions League, he's only scored 14 goals. Then Kylian Mbappe has been playing for PSG and Monaco, and he has 14 goals. He's 20 years old, people. 20 fucking years old. Does that not blow anybody's mind? Because it blew mine. When I saw the stat, I was like, are you kidding me? But anyway, so PSG beat Manchester United in Old Trafford. Huge. I honestly saw at least a tie, a 2-2, because I knew there were going to be goals. You know, I mean, come on, with Mbappe, with Verratti, with Di Maria, then Martial, Rashford, Lingard, Pogba. I definitely saw at least 2 goals on each team. Fortunately, that didn't happen. But PSG, they scored 2 goals away. This is a huge boost for PSG and a huge blow for Manchester United. Now Manchester United has to go to PSG, play in Paris, and score 3 goals. They need to, because if they don't, that's it. If they score just 1, still not enough. They need 3. They need 2 goals to take it into extra time. But if they go 3 goals, definitely they're in the clear. But then again, if PSG score a goal, then they got to bump it up. Bump it up to 4 goals. So it's going to be a hard deficit to come back from. While they were playing, Roma was also hosting FC Porto, which was a pretty evenly matched. game. Roma did take the lead home 2-1. That is a good boost to go into Portugal, but Porto now. Porto has a friend, Footballero. He says that PSG will take it. Yeah, you never know. Honestly, you never know. I would, as of right now, yeah, I agree. I completely agree with Leo. He says that PSG will take it. 100% agree. I'd say that it definitely looks more likely that. And on top of that, mind you, Pogba is out. Pogba is not in for the second leg. Okay, he's not in for the second leg, so that's a huge loss for Manchester United. Huge. I'm talking big. So yeah, going back to Roma Porto. Roma had, yes, it's good that they got 2 goals, but Porto has an away goal. That's a huge advantage for Porto going into Portugal, so they can relax a little bit. But it's not over. It's only halftime. It's only halftime for all these games that have gone on. Now today, I'm pretty sure, and whoever's on with me, whoever's on Instagram Live and Facebook Live with me, I'm pretty sure you can agree that a huge mind fuck that Tottenham Hotspurs defeated Borussia Dortmund 3-0. I mean, I'm at work, okay? I'm doing my thing, all right? I had Real Madrid and Ajax playing in the background, and I'm focusing on that because not that it's a bigger game, but since I despise Real Madrid, I want to know that they're gonna lose. I have to know. I have to feel it. I have to hear it. And I have to see it. Okay. So it's in the background, and after the game's done, I'm like, oh yeah, there's another game on, or there was another game on. So let me check out what was the score. I was like 3-0 Tottenham Hotspurs. At first, it's another soccer page another football page. Sorry, that I follow. And I saw that it was 3-0. I'm like, no. So I thought the meme page got it wrong. I was like, no. This has to be some sort of typo. So I go on Google, type in Champions League, and I see that Tottenham Hotspur won 3-0. I was like, how the fuck is that possible? You're telling me that Borussia Dortmund, the team that's pretty much not dominating Bundesliga, but has been doing a fantastic job this season, is lost to Tottenham Hotspur? How the fuck did that happen? I mean, I really want someone to explain it to me. How, in God's name, did that happen? Get a coffee for your cough. Yeah, I know. Lil, come on. Don't be coming on. Listen. I don't even know what to say to this guy. This guy's a pain in the fucking ass. He joins the group chat. By the way, we have a WhatsApp group chat. If you ever have a WhatsApp group chat, never start it with your Argentinian friend Lil, because he's always just going to fucking come up with something stupid to piss you off. Here's exactly what he said. Argentina with a greater than sign, Brazil. Come on, man. What? Sharing. Oh, yeah, thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing, though. But, seriously, fucking, how is, I can't understand how Borussia Dortmund lost 3-0. And if I'm not mistaken, let me check this out. Let me see if they lost home. I don't honestly remember, but it's going to show me right now. Oh no, they didn't lose home. Okay, all right, well that's a huge boost. Hey Elvis, what's up, man? How you doing, Elvis? So yeah, I'm out of a loss of words. Borussia Dortmund losing 3-0. That never would have crossed my mind. Never. I mean, I know that I would have gotten the PSG Man United game wrong. I knew for a fact I was going to get it wrong. I thought it was going to be a 2-2 draw. Obviously, it didn't happen. But me going into thinking Tottenham and Borussia Dortmund were going to play it out, I knew for a fact, in my mind, I knew for a fact it was hands down going to be a 2-1, 3-1 Borussia Dortmund. Hold up. How the fuck? Why? How? Who? And what the hell's going on? I mean, 3-0. 3-0. Borussia Dortmund has to go to Germany and score 3 goals just to get into extra time. Now they have to get into... And mind you that Tottenham does not have Harry Kane or Dele Alli. 2 of their very, very vital players. Yes, they have Son. They call him Sonaldo. Still don't understand why. I understand he's a great player, but I don't understand why they call him Sonaldo. They have him and they have Eriksen, who are their other big players, aside from Kane and Dele Alli. But still, that doesn't give me no explanation. I mean, Dortmund has Götze, Paco Alcácer, Emre Mor, if I'm not mistaken, Marco Reus. You know what I'm saying? They have all these spectacular games. Elvis, even Elvis agrees with me. 3-0 without Kane and Dele Alli. Like, bro, what the fuck happened? Like, that's some FIFA shit. That's literally exactly... That has to be something along with FIFA. That's where you only see that stuff, in FIFA. Moving on to the next one. Real Madrid against Ajax. Oh, I was so happy when Ajax scored the first goal. Because, to me, personally, it was a goal. Okay? In our group chat, it was a... We had 1, 2, 3. We had 4 guys. We were all talking about it. And one was saying it was offside. The other one was saying it wasn't offside. I was agreeing that it wasn't offside. I personally thought it wasn't offside. I saw him completely lined up with the goalie. And then the ref took it to VAR. And he says, no, cancel the goal. It's not a goal. Okay, move on. Then Real Madrid scored the goal. By the way, despite the fact that I despise that club, Real Madrid, I gotta say Vinicius Jr. did a fantastic job setting up Benzema. I mean, he literally took it down the left flank, cut, and he went in. He went around. He faked it. Bale he used his position well. He dragged himself from the right wing, crossing with Vinicius out to the left. Vinicius came in, pretty much dropped it for Benzema, and Benzema just put it on the top left. Beautiful, beautiful goal. Nothing wrong about that goal. Nothing wrong about that at all. What was wrong was the second goal that Real Madrid scored, which was Asensio. By the way, that stupid celebration, that shit gotta go. I mean, come on. What the fuck are you doing? Creating some... I don't even know what it is. There was a foul that Lucas Vazquez created. Okay? Lucas Vazquez fouled a Ajax player. Nobody bats an eye. Right? Sets up, Carvajal sets up for Asensio. Boom! Golazo! Ajax players complain to the ref. What happens? He complains to the ref, right? What happens? No. Nothing. Not a foul. He doesn't even want to look at the VAR. He does not even want to look at VAR to say that was a foul. Now you tell me. You guys who are listening, tell me. Isn't that a little bit suspicious? Because I think it is. Okay, we were talking about it in the group chat, the Golazo Football Podcast group chat. It's kind of weird. Not kind of weird because we've seen this happen many times. I mean, endless amount of times. We've seen it happen with Real Madrid last season, the season before that, and the season before that. We've seen it happen with Barcelona against Chelsea. Okay, that famous Chelsea game. We've seen it happen with Barcelona against PSG with Suarez. Okay, we've seen it happen with mainly these two clubs. Yes, it's weird, but like one guy said on the group chat, these organizations are run by mafias. Okay, so whoever is the big dog and have the money on it, they're going to go through, which in this case is Real Madrid. Now, I'm not saying that it is mafia, whatever it is. I agree. I personally think it is have to do with mafia. But you kind of saw with that goal, you kind of saw that the game was in favor of Madrid, especially with 3 minutes left. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not right. That's not how you should be playing the game. I mean, Ajax performed well. These they're kids. I'm telling you, these guys that were on the field, they weren't guys. They were kids, and they gave Real Madrid a hard time, knocking. They were very, very persistent throughout the entire game. They were very, very persistent. Excuse me. And they did a great job. Ajax did a great fucking job. It's unfortunate that they lost, and they lost on something that the ref could have easily looked into it. You know, he could have looked into the VAR and say, you know, let me check if it was a foul or if it wasn't. Personally, I think it was. Who the fuck am I to say? Nobody gives a shit at this point, obviously, unless you are listening to this. Now, they are upcoming games to finish off the first leg of round of 16. Upcoming games for next week. Lyon hosts Barcelona, while Liverpool take on Bayern Munich next Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Quickly, let me see. I'm going to predict. I'm going to predict Lyon is going to give Barcelona a hard time, and it either ends in a 2-2 draw, or Barcelona is going to win 2-1. Okay, or even 2-0. Okay, Liverpool take on Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are kind of rising again. Okay, they're going up. They're headed for that. You know, like, oh, you know, we're back. We're fierce. We're scary again. Blah, all that other crap, right? But this Bayern isn't the same Bayern that we've been feared in the past few years, where they completely humiliated Barcelona and where they defeated Real Madrid and where they not humiliated Dortmund, but just kind of pushed them over. Like, they kind of just did this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not too convinced of Bayern Munich. Liverpool, I'm not too convinced either. But I think Liverpool will show up and will make it hard for Bayern Munich. I think it's going to be an even match game. All right, I'm just going to leave it at that. Very even. I'm not going to say who's going to win because I have no idea. And I'm panicking because that's such a good game. I can't wait to watch that game. Over Lyon versus Barcelona. Even though it will be a good game. The following day is another big game. I mean, don't you just love Champions League? If you don't, what the fuck is wrong with you? Atletico hosts Juventus. Schalke faces Manchester City the next day, which is Wednesday, same time, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Who will go through on those two games? I'm going to just take the easy way out and say that Schalke is going to give Manchester City a hard time. Leo says Barcelona were thieves and 6-2 defeat, but it doesn't matter. It happens. Whatever. Yes, Copa Libertadores. I wouldn't say they're much better, but I would say it's very, very entertaining. But come on, Leo, you got distracted me, man. Schalke versus Manchester City. I'm going to say Schalke is going to give Man City a hard time, but the way Man City have been doing lately. Me personally, I would not face them. Number 1, I'm too fat. Number 3, I'm way out of shape. Number 4, they would make me look like shit. Not saying that I am shit, but I am shit. But you know, you get what I'm saying. And so I'm gonna go and say Manchester City win. I'll say 3-0. Maybe Schalke gets a goal in, but it's gonna be difficult. I mean, I don't need to tell you who plays on Manchester City. I think I've spoken enough about Manchester City in the past 3 episodes, maybe just the past 2 episodes. But Manchester City, it's going to be a tough fucking game. with the other game, Atletico versus Juventus. Juventus have been on a great streak. They've been doing fantastic. They've been doing really, really good. But Atletico is not a team that you push over. They are very defensive. They are very hard-headed. They're just not easy to face. They are very, very defensive and very, very compact. And it's hard. It's hard to face Atletico. But then again, you got someone who has experience facing them, which is CR7. How many goals is he going to put in? Who fucking knows? I mean, who fucking knows? The guy could put in as many goals as he wants. But again, you got Godin back there. Jimenez. Lucas Hernandez. I forgot the other fucker. But, I mean, that's going to be another game to watch. Not only... The games to watch next week is hands down Liverpool versus Bayern, Atletico versus Juventus. Okay, so that game, I'm going to predict Juventus wins just 1-0. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, Juventus does play at home at the whatever stadium. No, they play in Spain. So that's going to be even tougher. Oh, and Man City also play away. Oh, interesting. So pretty much all the... no, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to take that back. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Atletico is a very organized... Yes, Elvis is right. Elvis just said Atletico is a very organized team. 100% true. I cannot deny that. I cannot go against what he's saying. Benfica this weekend hit a big record. They broke a record of 55 years old. In the Primeira Liga, they defeated Nacional 10-0 this Sunday. 10-0. That's 10 goals. 10 goals. Didn't I just say something like this would happen in FIFA? When I was talking about Borussia Dortmund versus Tottenham. You only see this shit on FIFA, but not in Portugal. On Sunday, they brought this shit to life. 10-0. First half, they ended 3-0. Second half, they just plopped in another 7 fucking goals. Holy crap. I mean, all right, you might say, Benfica, playing against Nacional. Who's Nacional? Honestly, if you were to ask me who's Nacional in Portugal, I'd tell you the truth. I have no fucking clue. I can tell you Benfica, because they are very, very strong, obviously, with 10 goals. AC Milan finally go to 4th after a 3-0 win. Goals coming from Piatek, Paqueta, and an own goal. We haven't seen Milan go to top 5 since 2012-2013 season. Now, my question is, can they progress on from this year? Now, earlier this year, there was a lot of questions on whether Gattuso is the man to take AC Milan, whether they should dump him out and look for Antonio Conte. They were even talking about bringing in Arsene Wenger into the hot seat. I think giving Gattuso another year helps out, honestly. Helps out because of what he's done and how he's done it. And I like how AC Milan, the board, the guys in the suits and the ties, I like how they're giving him a lot of support. They're supporting him in pretty much everything. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to let go of Higuain, but if you break it down, AC Milan did not own Higuain, so it's not like they really had a say. But so far, I gotta give a round of applause to Gattuso because Gattuso has done a well done job. I mean, he's done great. He's done really, really well, and nobody can really doubt that because, like I just said, this is the first time they're in 4th place since 2013, since the 12-13 season. Can they progress? I think so. I think they should continue with what they got, and I think that they should continue with Gattuso. I mean, it's fantastic. So far, from here, all I see is positives. I was watching, this is Elvis. I was watching the other day Benfica versus Sporting Lisboa, and let me tell you, Benfica played very well. This guy, João Felix. Yes, I heard about João Felix. I heard about him. I haven't looked too much into him, but I heard a lot of good about this guy. Thank you very much, Mike. So yeah, look up João Felix. João is Joao Felix. If you don't know how to spell Felix, get off this show. I mean, don't even listen, please. So, with the problems that Chelsea is having, you already know the transfer rumors are blowing up. I mean, it's just skyrocketing. Is he getting fired? Are they going to throw him out? Is he out this weekend? Blah, 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 blah. All this other crap. Rumor has it that the board of Chelsea have been talking and they're looking into Zinedine Zidane. I don't know. I don't know if Chelsea is the right club for Zidane to go into. I personally wouldn't want to see that, because if you're going into the job for any coach, if you hear that Chelsea is looking at you or Chelsea's coaching spot is vacant and you're interested, my advice 100% is to think twice. Think twice about joining Chelsea, because you really do not have any support from anybody in the board. You know, those guys with the suit and ties, there's nobody that supports a coach up there in those offices. I mean, I'm talking nobody. When I say nobody, I mean nobody. In Spanish, nadie. In Portuguese, ninguém. Nobody up there, you know, filing the reports and dressing up in the suit and ties. They don't support their coaches. Hands down, 100%. You could disagree with me, and I'll tell you, fuck you, because it's the truth. Look at how many coaches have they had since 2000. I just threw out a number out there. Look at the coaches that they've had since 2000, and you tell me, you, the listener, okay, listening, you tell me if Chelsea has ever backed one of their coaches. I'll wait. Don't even say Jose Mourinho. Don't even say Antonio Conte. Okay? Just because they won a Premier League does not mean that their board supported them. No, it does not mean that. 100%. I'm going to say Chelsea does not support their coaches. So, if Zidane is looking into joining Chelsea, I really will pray for him right after this episode is done. I will start praying for him. Because what's going to happen is the pressure is going to pile on. He's going to try his best. He's going to try his formula. He's going to try to work with who he has. And then what they're going to do? Out the window. Out the door. Out the fucking stadium. Out the fucking Stamford Bridge. The guy is going to get sacked immediately. Anybody that comes in. I mean, you bring in Sir Alex Ferguson out of fucking retirement. He starts doing what he has to do. Roman Abramovich, he'll come in and be like, "Oh, get out. I don't like the results. You lost 2 games and you tied 1." You got to give the time. You got to give the guy some time. I mean, you have to. I mean, look what City did. Look at how Guardiola is he's enjoying himself. Guardiola is doing what he wants to do, and he has the freedom to fucking do it. Guardiola is just continuing, and look at where he's gone. The first year, he didn't make it. All right, but he did the best that he could. He stayed up in top 5. He stayed top 5. Second year, what happens? Blows every fucking record that there is. Blows every record in the Premier League. Just blow him. Explode. Fantastic. Then he wins the Premier League. Second year, look at him. Look at what he's doing with Manchester City right now. Yeah, they had a few slip-ups, but he's consistent, and he's there in the top 3. Right now, Manchester City atop of the Premier League table. Look how fantastic he's doing. He's doing a great job. Chelsea don't know how to do that. Chelsea do not know how to support their coaches. They don't. That's the one thing that they're good at. Hey, you know how to support coaches? No, we really don't. Chelsea's the best at doing that. So, listen, I love what Zidane did at Real Madrid. I wish him nothing but success. And I hope that the next club that Zidane goes to, he achieves more success. Just like Guardiola has done. Okay, Guardiola stepped into Barcelona, turned them into a fucking scary team. You know, build the team around Messi. Invented tiki-taka, not invented, reinvented tiki-taka, and brought this all success. Went to Bayern Munich, did the same thing. Now he's at Manchester City, and he's doing the same thing. I wish the same for Zidane, but what I wish is Zidane, please, I know you're not hearing this shit because I only have 4 people listening to the fucking podcast, okay? But if anybody knows a person who knows a guy, let that guy know to tell Zidane, don't go to Chelsea. It's just a black hole. You vanish and you disappear within. Hey, has anybody ever watched Avengers Infinity War? Okay, if you have, do you see what happens to half the universe at the end? Okay, spoiler, everybody disappears. That's exactly what happens when you become a coach of Chelsea. Simple as that. Done, that's it, exactly. And I hope Chelsea does not sign Zidane. I hope they call him and they'll be like, are you interested? And I hope he says no and just hangs up. Just hangs up. Moving on. In 2030, we still have yet to find out who will host the World Cup. I'll tell you in just a minute. Now, if you are listening, wherever you're listening, follow us on Instagram, Golazo FP. If you don't know how to spell that, shame on you. You guys can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Google Play, and the latest place where you can find us, which I highly recommend because I always go there, losradio.com. Go check us out there. I will be posting all our episodes there. You can listen to us all day, every day, any day, whatever day you want. Okay? Also, I mentioned before our new WhatsApp group chat. Again, it's 6 of us, and we're all just talking shit and talking about the games and talking about this player and that player, blah, 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 blah. Join in. I created this group chat so I can interact a little bit more with our followers and our listeners, and that's so we can get more feedback, and we can just talk about whatever we talk about in the group chat, bring it on here to the show, so that we, bring it to light about who's better, Messi or Ronaldo or Dybala or Griezmann or whoever it is. So join us. It's in our link of our Instagram page. Just follow us at Golazo FP, and the link is in our bio. Check us out there. Also, last thing before I continue ranting and talking all this shit about everything and everybody, I got to get rid of this cough. We are expanding, okay? Mundo and Golazo are growing. So, I need all the help I can get. If you are football loving, okay? Speaking of loving, I got to mention that. If you are football loving and you know about football and you think you're the best and you think you know more than me, DM me. Okay? I want you. If you're the person, the guy or the girl, hey, if you're a girl, come on. All right? Shut all these people up. Shut all these guys up thinking they know more than you. Okay? Anyway, girls or guys, whoever it is, if you are looking to join us, send us a DM. Okay? Send us a message on Facebook or on Instagram. Either or. Doesn't matter. And by the way, Valentine's is tomorrow. So, if you're looking for a spot to go to, stop by or call in the Brazil Paradise Grill and get a reservation. Jesus, I got to shave. Oh my God. Anyway, get a reservation at Brazil Paradise Grill. Okay, just type them up. It's Brazil Paradise Grill, where we do our shows every single Wednesday. And call in and make a reservation for you and that special loved one. Okay? I know I won't be doing it because the missus is not in the state at the moment. So I'll be home posting and all that other crap. But anyway, yes, 2030, we still don't know who will host the World Cup. As of right now, or as of before this podcast, it was going to be... The only contenders were... the South American trio, which was Argentina, Paraguay, and Uruguay. It was going to be those 3 because it was going to be. They wanted to do this to commemorate the World Cup because the World Cup was first hosted in Uruguay. So 100 years later, they wanted to do this and host it in Uruguay. Obviously, the final would be in Uruguay. So Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay. No. We got new contenders, people. Who do we have? We have Great Britain. teaming up with Ireland. If you don't know who Great Britain is, Jesus Christ, it's England, Wales, Ireland, or no, not Ireland. England, Wales, Scotland, and now Ireland is teaming up with them. So these 4 countries are going to place a bid very, very soon to FIFA to host the World Cup in 2030. Now, my question is, these are 2 continents that are very, very well known in the football world, in the football community. I just joined that group. Thanks for the invitation. Oh, Elvis, thank you for joining. And I'm looking forward to sharing all that knowledge with you. But going back to the World Cup in 2030, I don't like I was saying. I just remember what I said. With the World Cup in 2030, that's all the time we have today. I'll continue this next time. Guys, thank you very much. This was episode 60. Until next time, ciao, ciao.